Hi, and welcome to this episode of Little Sprout Speech TV. Grab your pen and paper because today we are talking about toy cycling, which is another budget-friendly tip to help save you some money. So let's get started. So the goal with toy cycling is to take toys that you already have in your house and basically put them away. So when you bring them back out a couple months later, they're like new. And so I'm going to give you my 3 tips, or my 3 steps really, as to how this works. So tip number 1 is to find the toys that your child is no longer playing with because maybe they've had them for a while and they're just not interested in them. They're not new, so they're not interested in them anymore, right? They're on to different things now. So take those toys and put them in a box. Ideally, you want it to be a box that is either solid, like so they can't see what's in it, if you're going to put it up high on like a shelf or something, or you want it to be, it can be a see-through box if you're going to hide it away in storage and they're not going to see the toys because they're away, out of sight, out of mind until you bring them back out. So that's tip number 1, is to put them in a box and hide them. Tip number 2 is to label it. I can't tell you how many times I put things in boxes, I hide them away, and I forget they're there because there's no label on the outside of the box. It seems silly, seems simple, but please label it so that when you go back, you know exactly what's in that box, you know which box you want to pull out. You can even number it or date it so you know when you put them away. And like I said, put them high up on a shelf if it's in an opaque, solid color box, or put them away in storage if you're putting them in a clear box so they can't see them. And you're going to put them away for a good 2 to 3 months. So then tip number 3 is 2 to 3 months later, bring them back out and put some other toys away. So now you're going to kind of cycle through the toys. You see how this works? And now they're like new. And you'd be surprised to see that your child will have forgotten about these toys and all of a sudden they've reappeared and it's like you just bought them new toys at the store without spending any money. So it's really great. So that is those are our tips for this week, and that's how you engage in toy cycling. I'm going to review that for you guys. So our 3 tips for toy cycling are: put them in a box, either where your child can't see it, so high up on a shelf in a dark, colored opaque box, or in a clear box away in storage that they can't see. Number 2, label it. You might want to put the date on there of when you hid them away, as well as what's in the box. Label, label, label. And number 3, leave them there for 2 to 3 months and then pull them back out and put some other toys away and cycle through that process, and you'll start to see how your child will treat those like new toys. I hope that you find this helpful and useful. I look forward to talking to you guys same time, same place next week. This is Hallie Bulkin signing off.